International Women's Day is coming up,
Yeah.
so we do a staff newsletter. The engagement team thought it would be a good idea to let the staff ask questions to Lani and Lani can answer them.
Not everyone gets to see Lani in action all the time.
No.
Like me and Em see her a lot, but a lot of people have questions for Lani because she's this girl boss. She runs this crazy company.
I'm suspicious. I
Yeah.
feel like they're up to something.
Number 1, where did you find the courage to start your own business? That's from Tamsin in HR.
I've had a business before Exotica.
Did you? I didn't know that.
I've been doing this since I was 21. I'm old school. There was a whole other world before Exotica, and I don't know if you would call it courage, but I think it's more like I didn't want to do stuff where I couldn't do what I wanted to do, whatever that word is. I just wanted to be able to do something that I wanted to do because I knew that I'm completely unemployable. I knew from the age of 21
that you were not.
I just wasn't going to be a good employee.
So she employed herself.
The only option I had.
Okay, fair.
That is fair.
And that's funny that was my answer to HR.
Yeah. I know you were in the promotional goods industry. What inspired you to go into the fashion industry instead, and what study did you undertake that's helped you develop your business? So that's from Karen in finance. For people that don't know, Promotherapy was Lani's business before, and it was like promotional goods, like soaps, hand sanitizers.
I think I'm still studying right now. The study doesn't stop, I don't
I
think.
was gonna say she never stops. Me and Georgia come here weekly, and every week she's like, "Oh my god, I've got this new program. This. Oh my god, I watched these 25 TED talks over the weekend." She's constantly sending us stuff to read.
Yeah.
You're just like an always learner.
I didn't actually even think about fashion. Like it was more just like I wanted to get like activewear. That was the first thing. And then
It was more about the function than the actual like being in the fashion industry.
yeah. Then it was like a whole new thing where the other businesses were more like selling to other businesses. And then this was like, oh, now we've got to sell to actual like customers. And I've done heaps of study, but I just to like say it all. And I guess it goes from this area to this area. Like I'm a very curious person.
Yeah.
I just need to know things.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually also did a cosmetic like like when I did promo. So I'm actually like a scientist basically. And like to go through all of the like cosmetic, ingredients to like develop different formulas.
Right.
So like how when you look on the back of like a
The
a
ingredients,
shampoo
whatever.
thing and it's got all those really weird long names.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what all those mean.
Fascinating.
And what they do.
Oh my god, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you think you know someone. Wow. Has any man ever tried to undermine you and convince you that you wouldn't be able to be a successful businesswoman? If yes, how did you react? And that's from Louisa. She's people and culture.
Oh, I don't even know. I think that's happened a lot of times. I don't know if it's like you react one way because I feel like I've been like put down, like not put down, but like, something bad happens and then you got to get back up. So I feel like that's just like over and over. Like I've done it so many kind of times.
You like learn every time. You get like a bit different.
And then it's almost like I don't even know. You just do it. How many times I've been told that I'm crazy? Do you know what I mean?
You
like,
are crazy though.
I've been told a billion times. And if I listened to all these people, I wouldn't have done crazy things, would I?
She's
think
resilient.
You have to be a bit crazy though.
You gotta
They're the
be.
best people.
You gotta just, go with it.
Okay.
Go with the crazy.
I would love to know how you, as a confident boss lady, is looking at aging. As a lady with similar numbers of years, this question jumps into my head from time to time and seems not to get spoken about as much as maybe it should. Do I get embarrassed about my grays? Do I cover it up? Do I carry on like the 21-year-old I feel? Or all three?
Well, firstly, the grey thing, I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. But like, I guess because I've got lighter hair, I feel like I'm just gonna go with it. Like, I don't know.
Embrace it.
I don't know. Maybe I won't. But I just feel like because I know my personality, it seems like a lot of maintenance to try and cover it up.
You don't care what people think.
Yeah.
Do you still feel like the same when you were
I'm
when you were
so
18,
smart
or
now.
You're smarter.
See, and I guess that's if you're always learning, right? Because obviously you're trying to grow and like learn things and new experiences. When you're younger, you actually don't even know how good it is because you're thinking about those things, right? But then when you get older,
You're wise.
you get so wise. And if you had to like compare, what's better? I think
I know
wiser
so much about
wins.
this.
Wise,
Wiser
I
wins.
think it does.
Yeah.
I don't know. Obviously, if you're wise and really like, look amazing, that's obviously like a double win. Once the looks fade, As long as there's something in the brain and the whatever.
Yeah.
That's, I think,
That's what's important.
that's
Very inspirational.
That is inspirational. Where do you find inspiration for your creativity? How do you come up with so many names for prints? That's from Patchy and Products.
Well, actually, I didn't come up with all of them this year. I couldn't handle it. It was too much. And then you guys like actually did a heap of them.
Chloe in our team, like, she's a gun, like, naming things with words.
So when some of the ones that start launching soon come out, a lot of it is all Chloe. But some of them are good. Like, there's some good ones in there.
Yeah.
She came up with some gold. So I was thinking when I'm reading what she's done, how can she keep coming up with the gold? I
Right?
was thinking the same thing.
Like, how do you stay creative? Like, new prints, new patterns, like, how do you just keep coming up with
Yeah,
stuff?
that's a good question.
You keep using it. If you don't use it, you lose it. And creativity, it's not like it runs out.
But doesn't it get harder?
The more you do it, the more it comes. See,
Okay.
there's an infinite supply of
So
ideas and
consistency.
creativity. There's no like limit. So
Okay.
it's not like, oh, one day it's all disappeared. Like
Yeah.
it's still there.
You just have to find it. Use it or lose it. We should get that printed on t-shirts.
Use it or lose it.
It so is, because when you're not in a creative thing and you're like doing this all the time, it's like, oh, you can't even like start to get a creative thing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And then once you start going, then it's like, you know, you get some momentum. See?
What advice would you give to women who are thinking about taking a step in entrepreneurship?
It depends what level of entrepreneurship we're talking about.
Are you unemployable or are you not unemployable? That's the first thing you have to think about. Like, how desperate are you
How
for it?
desperate. You have to be desperate or you won't survive. No, seriously. And I guess it depends how far you want to take. It's true. The alternative has to be so
Yeah.
much more like worse.
Yeah.
Because to keep going,
Threaten yourself.
Right. So you have to be committed is what you're saying. Like,
Yes.
you can't have this like, oh, if it doesn't work, like, I'll do this.
Nah.
Like, you have to be 100% in.
Yep. All or nothing, like all or just don't, basically. Don't do it for lifestyle. That's the first thing.
Okay.
don't do it for the lifestyle. If you think it's going to get you a better lifestyle.
Yeah. If you think it's going to get you overseas trips and fancy clothes and
Lani
like,
hasn't
PR
left her house
packages,
for 2 years.
It's not. Lani literally lives in her house, so
Can't be going into it for lifestyle. It has
Yeah.
to be going into it because you're wanting to do it and you're, you know, whatever the thing you're trying to create, you're trying to create it.
well, what are you in it for Exotica? Like, what are you trying to create? Like, what makes you like stay in your house every single day and look at spreadsheets?
I
for
just
10
need
hours?
to make stuff work. It's creating something is what it is.
Yeah.
And then it's trying to create something that does this and then it can keep doing this. So it's like growing something. It's like
Right.
a child.
Okay.
You don't just like, oh, I don't want that child anymore. You know what I mean? So you have to see it through. That's that, you know, being committed, I guess. So you have to be slightly insane as well.
That's actually great advice. I'm so impressed with your answers.
I am too.
Well, I could do this every day then if you want me to.
People should comment on this comment questions that you want for Lani, and then each week we'll just do a video where we ask like 3 questions.
Yeah, and also the people that ask them, like Karen and whatever, did I actually answer it? Because I can't remember
Yeah.
if I got to the point of answering
If not, send
it.
her an email and she'll email you back.
Or actually send Pam an email and Pam will let me know and then I'll get back to you.